Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch, and today is Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. If you're watching this live, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, I think I'm live. I don't see any thumbs up yet. Okay, one thumbs up. Let's see, I'm going to take that off of there. Hi, Susie. Hi, Lydia. How are you guys doing? Perfect. Okay, I'm glad you guys can hear me. Okay, loud and clear. Okay, so let me go post the link. I think actually the link is already there. If you guys are watching this live, did the link to the live Chick Candy pop up? I better go ahead and post it in the comment section anyway, right? Hopefully it's working. Let me know if it's not. Okay, here we go. We're keeping it simple tonight. The live prizes for tonight is 4 things of Designer Series paper. So this has got, what do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 12. There's 2 of each pattern. So there's 12 6x6 sheets. So we've got 2 of the Floral Delights and then 2 of the Storybook Moments. And these are the charts for those 2 pack of papers. Now, this pack of paper does not get the die cuts, okay? So this one is actually not 12. This one's, what, 10? I think. Yeah. Nope, no brace on my arm today. I'm still taking the muscle relaxers and the gabapentin. I always have the hardest time saying that. For the longest time, I used to say, well, I say the longest time. For what? Several weeks, I said GABA. And my sister would correct me every time. She's like, it's GABA. I'm like, okay, GABA. Okay, so we have a really cute project for you tonight. It's using brand new product that will not be available until May 6th unless you're a demonstrator. And this was on the pre-order. So the stamp set that we're using is called Hugs and Healing. And of course, you guys would know that this is probably my most favorite of the new releases. I love animals. And I just love whatever artist that's Stampin' Up! Drew these. Please give us more. Love these animals. They're just have the cutest faces, right? Okay, so 2 of the products we're using tonight is going to be available on May 6th. So that's the Hugs and Healing stamp set and the Shades of Green embellishment. Hexagons, shades of green, hexagons, embellishments. These are so beautiful, aren't they? These go with the Turtle Suite, but they go with Pool Party and Lost Lagoon. And you guys know how much I love Pool Party, right? Okay, so I've told you about the live prizes, and I told you about the new product, right? Hi, Vet. I'm happy to see you're here. Okay, so I'm going to put these over here. Now, let me show you what fits in here. So this is made using box template 167. And I'll insert the image on this in the morning. And then it'll be ready for you to print. But inside here, so it's closed with a Velcro dot, and you kind of have to pull it open like that. So in here, I have a little mini pack of tissues, and then I also have these foam, oh, what are they called? let me get the one I already have open. They're like paper. So what you do, let me go ahead and take one of these out. So all you do is add water to this, and then you can wash your hands. Oh, there's 2 of them in there. Yeah, so they're paper thin, but look, it says use dry hands. When you're getting one out, make sure your hands are dry. Otherwise, you're going to ruin your whole container. So get one out and then wet your hands, and then you'll see what happens. Okay? So it will also hold a gift card. So mini tissues, paper, I had a word for this. And then a gift card. So let me show you how this fits. You kind of do have to, so it folds in like that. If you look real closely, you can kind of see, like, I gave it some brute force. But it works, and it works perfectly. Okay, so see, it's not bulging anywhere. It fits, but it does kind of sort of have where I kind of, you can see where I kind of forced it. You could take out these, and then there would be no forcing, right? Yeah, but I wanted to put more in there than that. So you can put all kinds of candy in here too. But I did go ahead and include the link to the Velcro dots, the foam soap. What's it called? Paper soap? I don't know. Anyway, soap thins, foaming soap thins. Velcro. Oh, and the corner punch. So one of you guys last week mentioned about the corner punch, and I'm like, okay, why have I not already ordered one? So I did include the link to this, and watch this. Because so remember, I was telling y'all last week how I have to save my arms and what have you, my shoulders, my neck. Well, this thing is so easy. You can do it with one finger. So I'm like, now I'm using the one on the far left. So that would be my bad arm. That's how I'm remembering that. My bad side. That's the one I'm using. These are a little bit smaller. Anyway, I'll show you how to use that in just a little bit. One more housekeeping note really quickly is the April Whimsy Workshop is now available. This is free with everyone that places any size order with me in the month of April. And I know today's the 29th. Y'all know what's happened. So late is better than never, right? Anyway, you can also purchase this tutorial if you're not a customer of mine and you are not going to earn it for free. But we have some really cool things in here. We have the card doodle and the twinkle treat template. So that's an additional resource for you. So thank you guys so much for your patience. Yeah, it's been a crazy last couple months, right? Okay, so everybody's here now. I've rattled off a bunch of things. These are the supplies that we're going to be using tonight to make this box that I will put right here. I got myself an extra sheet of cardstock because in case I mess up, you are going to be using the entire sheet of 8.5 by 11 pool party cardstock. So no cutting. We're just going to be scoring. So what we're going to do is get the stamping done first. And again, this is the stamp set that we're using, Hugs and Healing. It's going to be available May 6th. 165518. That's the item number. Okay. Images. I got my Memento ink. I'm going to do it this way. Oh, thank you, Yvette. It seems like it's been forever, right? It has been forever. Okay, so I have a joke for y'all. I decided that I was going to say this tonight because it kind of leads into something. What do you call a happy cowboy? I know a bunch of y'all already know the answer to this. The answer is a Jolly Rancher. Now, the reason I told that joke is because I just binge watched Um, Ransom, what is it? Ransom Canyon? Yeah, Ransom Canyon this weekend. It's funny because yesterday I told my sister, I said, oh, I have a really good show for you. And she's like, what? And I told her, and she's like, oh, I'm already watching it. I'm already on episode 6. I'm like, well, okay, you didn't tell me. Yeah, so it's on Netflix. If you haven't started watching it, it's so good. I binge watched the whole thing, I think, on Saturday. Okay, so we'll set this aside. That's the greeting. That greeting comes in the same stamp set, so we're only using one stamp set. I did not bring another pair of glasses in here with me, so I hope I can see to color this. I'm looking around. Oh, wait. I see another pair. Don't laugh. I'm putting 2 pair of glasses on. Okay, so a bunch of y'all have already seen it too, right? It's so good. Okay, so I'm going to color this real quick. Man, even with 2 pair of glasses on, my vision is awful. So, last week, I saw y'all on Tuesday. Well, then on I hear somebody's car alarm is going off. It sounds like it's one of my cameras. Sorry, hope I didn't freak y'all out. So I saw y'all last Tuesday. On Friday, my eye started hurting. And by Monday, I think I'm getting my days confused. This is Ivory. Just to show you how bad my ADHD is, that car alarm is throwing me off. So, yeah, the car alarm is throwing me off. And I'm also trying to figure out my days of the week. This is Smoky Slate. Actually, I'm going to leave these colors out when I'm done with them so that I don't mess up. Light Smoky Slate. I thought I had pink eye is the short story. I had to go to the eye doctor because I thought that I had pink eye. My eye was hurting so bad and it was so bloodshot. Like, oh my gosh, it was painful and it was bloodshot. Well, that's not what my problem was. Now I'm using pecan pie. And I'm only going to use the dark, like in a couple spots. Man, I hope that's not my car alarm. Okay, it turned off. That's the beauty of living in a neighborhood. David keeps talking about, I think I colored outside the line. Oh, well, he keeps talking about maybe moving out of the country. I'm like, dude, no can do. I grew up in the country. I ain't going back. I used to say when I was a kid, once I got out of there, I was never going back. Also, I'm scared of my own shadow, so, you know. Okay. One more spot. Nothing to you, no flames or, no ill offense if any of y'all like living in the country, but I am afraid of my shadow, like I said. I like living in the city a lot. Yeah. I also like being 5 miles from Walgreens and CVS and the grocery store, and did I say 5 miles? I meant 5 minutes. I like being 11 minutes from the movie theater, right? Yeah. Okay, that looks good. Isn't that image so cute? Now I'm going to use Pool Party. And hopefully I'm not going to mess this up and color the wrong. Am I in the camera view? Yeah. That would be crazy. But I have done that, right? Okay, so another subject. I mean, if I'm coloring, I might as well talk, right? I mean, otherwise it would just be silence because I can't sing. I wish. What's the other subject? What is the other subject? Grr. It was something real important too. Well, oh, I know what it is. Took me long enough. So for 2 years now, I have put all of my sewing videos over on my Sew, S-E-W, Sew Chicken Scratch YouTube channel. And I gave it every opportunity to take off, you know. And not that it hasn't, but my regular Chicken Scratch channel, gets so many more views. Oh, my eye was just, what was my eye? Oh, I bruised it somehow. Yes, I accidentally bruised my eye. I told Cliffy I must be whacking myself in the middle of the night. It was just incredible bruising. In fact, this morning it was still red in the very bottom. Yeah, sorry about that. See, that's my brain. Saw a squirrel. Yeah, just bruising. I thought it was pink eye, but it was just bruising. If you're new to my channel and you've never watched a video, sometimes this is how I am, and other times I do really good. Thank you, Emily. Well, what I've decided, because I am looking at like trying to trim expenses and prepare for my future as I get older and things are changing. Okay, sorry, I have to get up and get a tissue real quick. My allergies are terrible. Do y'all suffer from allergies? This year, I thought last year was bad. This year is even worse. Anyway, I have decided I'm going to not move. No. I'm not doing anything with that channel. I'm not moving it. The whole reason that I started doing it was because people would be like, well, I'm not really interested in your sewing videos. I just want to see your paper crafting. And if you said that, sorry, no offense, but it was a little offensive the way some people said it to me. I've decided I'm just going to put any new videos. I'm going to put them on my main Chicken Scratch channel again because I'm cutting this out of view, aren't I? Well, I can't. Okay. I'm going to show y'all an image in just a minute when I'm done fussy cutting this. There's no dies to match this set, of course, right? My most favorite set has no dies. And I think this is an online exclusive only item too. I thought when I ordered it that it was in the new annual catalog, but it is not. But isn't that so cute? Yes, I'm gonna have a sew-in playlist. Absolutely. I already have one, actually. I have a lot. Okay, so let me show you something. Since I said that, then I'll close the subject, but I want to show y'all the proof. This is the reason why I'm doing that. So this, I downloaded this right before I went live. This is my top 10 videos for my Chicken Scratch channel. I've been on YouTube since 2007, and currently, right now, if you look at my top 10 videos, only one is paper crafting, and that was from last week. One. And look at the difference. So anyway, enough about that, right? If you have any questions, let me know. But I'm not getting any younger, and I've just decided that I don't have the time. I don't have the time or the energy to try to get my audience built over there on Sew Chicken Scratch. So I'm not gonna, right? Yeah. And then I started also, like, you know, when you can't do anything, you start to research other people's stuff. And like, I've noticed that like there's other YouTubers that have other interests. Like they have cooking, a playlist for cooking. They have a playlist for organization. Like, we're not just paper crafters. We do other things. And I have lost my stylus. Grr. And I really need it because we have to make some additional score lines for this project. Where in the world did I put it? Because I really need it. Hold on. I mean, okay. Let me just dump this out. Not dump it out, but go through it. It's surely to goodness it's in here. This is, yes, this is kind of my, hey, there's one of my sewing projects. That's kind of my go-to basket. Thank you, Lord. Okay, so we're making the box now. Lots of lane swerves here. Let me find y'all's comments again. So for the box template, we're going to start on the portrait side, which is the 8.5 inch side. You're going to score this at 2.5 inches on both sides. So 2.5 and 2.5. Then on the landscape side, which is the 11 inch side, you're going to score at 2.5, 5 inches, 7.5, and 10. Okay, we have some additional scoring to do in just a minute, but we're going to first, I'm keeping that out. We're going to first fold on the score lines and burnish with our bone folder. So Catherine says she started following me originally for my sewing. But now you're both. That's awesome. Can you use a bone folder as a substitute? Yes, and Sarah, I'll show you how to do that in just a minute when we're doing the additional scoring. Yep. Oh, thank you guys. That's nice. I appreciate your kind words. Okay, so here is the template. Like I said, I got to update it tomorrow with the image. But what you're going to do is you're going to find this section right here, and that measures 1 inch, okay? So if you'll notice down here, that's much thicker than 1 inch. So that is how the template, that's the orientation of this on the paper, okay? So I want you just to remember, put this on your left to follow the instructions. Now, if you'll notice, this is a square, right? But you look here and it's like, well, whoa, there's a line right there in the middle. Okay, so what we're going to do is tackle that first. So we're going to turn it this way. So I'm going to turn it this way. And what you're going to do is cut up to that first score line there. And then same thing on this side. So you're just duplicating that. Fold this away so that you don't accidentally cut it. And then you're just going to whack off half of it. And I don't think I did half. And then you're going to do the same thing down here. So just whack off half of it. And then you're going to angle cut the sides. Okay? So there's that part. Now up here, let's turn this back. So some people, there's new paper crafters being born every day. So sometimes I need to give y'all instructions on how to do this because not everyone has been doing this as long as we have. So I'm removing this section because you'll see the gray out box. So we're going to trim that, or cut it off, I should say. And then we're going to do the same thing that we did at the bottom. So we're going to cut up to that score line. Cut up to the score line. And then we're going to fold that over so that we don't accidentally cut it. And then cut off half of this. And then angle cut it. Same thing, cut off half of this. Okay, now that's all done. So the final part that we have to, not the final, I say final, but it's not really final. What we need to do now is put this back in the same orientation that we have the paper. So we have this right here, and then we need to score from this edge to the very top and from this edge to the very top. And we need to do that on both sides. So what I like to use is my Stampin' Mat and a ruler, preferably one you really like and can see. And then I'm going to score from this tip to that tip right there. And you can use your bone folder. Let's see. So go from the tip there to the tip there. And then you're just going to take your fingers and fold on those score lines. So now let's do the same thing to this side, okay? And like I said, you can use the stylus or you can use your bone folder. Sometimes if you're using a bone folder, you can accidentally cut your cardstock. Of course, you can also do that with your stylus too if you press too hard. So either one of them can cut your paper. Okay, there's that. There's that. Okay, so we are done with that part. And then now I'm going to take this 1-inch section right here and I am going to round the corner. See, I told you, that thing is easy. You kind of want to turn it over and make sure you got your paper in there, kind of like the corner punch we used to have, right? Okay, so let me show you how this is going to work. We got to add our adhesive. We got to add our Designer Series paper. And I intentionally did not cut the Designer Series paper today because I want you to see how to cut it so that you'll be successful, okay? Thank you. I'm happy to be back. Okay, so now let me put this stylus up so I don't lose it. Let me get this out of the way. We are going to cut the Designer Series paper now. So these measurements will be on your free PDF tomorrow. I watch NCIS Origins. I love it. Can I just tell you, anytime I have trouble sleeping, I can turn on past seasons of NCIS and listen to Mark Harmon's voice, and it puts me right to sleep. I mean, I've only been watching it for, what, 22 years? Now, I've been watching it for a long time, right? Yes. Don't tell me how it ended, though, because I think the finale was the other night, right? Okay. So, the width of this box is 3.5. So your first cut is going to be at 3.25. And if you want your lines to go vertically, like mine, then this is how you have to cut it. Okay, so 3.25. And we're going to cut one piece at 3/4. And then the other piece, we're going to flip it around and cut it at 2.25. And we want two pieces at this measurement. So 3.25 by 2.25. And that's it for our box. Okay, this is left over for future projects. I have watched all the NCISs, even the ones that are now gone, right? Okay, so this one right here, we need to round because it's going to go on this piece here. So let's see, the one on the left is this one. And then that's going to get glued there. It's kind of interesting seeing Gibbs and Frank's personalities when they were younger, right? I just love the backstory. That was kind of brilliant of them to do that, I think, right? If my husband heard me saying this, he'd be like, who's Gibbs? Who's Frank? I know him on a first name basis. Fictional characters. Uh-oh, I got ink on there. Okay, and this one's going to go here. Oh, it scares you. You know, I've always said I'm very street smart. Probably because of the way I was raised. I love watching stuff like that. In fact, Criminal Minds is coming back on May 5th. Now you see why I can't live in the country. Exactly. Yes, that's why I can't live in the country. Because of Criminal Minds and yeah. Anyway, I'm excited about Criminal Minds coming back. And what was it? CSI also a long time ago. Although it did come back. But have we had a new season lately? Seems like... Did they skip last year? I don't know. They all kind of run in together, right? Okay, so now we're done adding the designer series paper. And I normally add that after I've assembled the box. But I felt like it was easier to do it when the box wasn't assembled. So now we're going to use tear and tape. Let me get my little thingy here. Wow. So you actually met Mark Harmon? Is that what you're saying, Shauna? That's pretty awesome. I love that he's still married to Mindy from Mork and Mindy. What's her name? Pam? I can't remember her last name. But I just love that he's still married to her. You know, so many of those famous people don't make it. And I love the ones that do. We're showing our age by talking about Mork and Mindy, right? I say we. Me, myself, and I. The three me's. I'm going crooked here. I'll just stop there. Okay. So now, let me get my take your pick tool. Yeah, it is Dauber. Is that how you pronounce it? Pam Dauber? It's spelled a different way. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm removing the backing from the tear and tape, and then I'm attaching it right there. Okay, so see how I did that? So now I'm going to do this side as well. Oops. I think it's time I get a new chick stand because I'm actually, the black stuff is starting to stick. One of the other things I was going to say is May 2nd and May 3rd. You know how Stampin' Up! Has changed the Stampin' Rewards? Well, May 2nd and May 3rd, you're going to get additional rewards. Yeah, May 2nd and May 3rd. I've got a little image to show y'all to remind you. Mark your calendar. The new catalog, though, and the new online exclusives do not go live until May 6th. So we love Robin Williams. We've always been a huge fan of his. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take those little foamy paper thingies and my little small tissues, and then I'm going to fold this over. See how it just naturally stays closed? I love that. And then we're going to use a Velcro dot to keep it closed. Just keep it closed, as in close this flap, okay? Let's see, I need my teeny tiny scissors. Okay, so Mark Harmon was in 240 Robert. Was that like an ambulance or something show? Seems like I remember that. Okay. If you want this exactly centered, you can get your ruler out and mark it. I'm okay if it's not completely centered. Wow, Carol, that's awesome. Okay, let's make sure it's stuck. It did not. I pulled it up real quick by accident. So, so now what I'm going to do is press it with my finger to make sure that it's going to stick really good. There we go. So again, those fold in like that, and then this folds over. And we're going to take 2 pieces of ribbon. Let me move this out of the way. Yeah, you'll be able to order from the old one. I think this is enough. It's actually too much. Okay. So yeah, you can order from the last chance list. You can order from the mini, and you can order from the annual catalog that's about to retire. So yeah, you can order from the online exclusives that are about to be gone. Some of them I think are on low inventory. I need it to be a little bit bigger. Okay, that should be enough. Y'all see how I'm doing that? I'll give you the measurements now. Hold on. I have some mourning doves that's building a nest on my baker's rack on the deck, and during the day they hang out on the berm over there and eat seed that falls from our bird feeders that we have. Why did I say that? I don't know, because it's so interesting, right? Yes, I have mourning doves. They sound so amazing when they make their little sounds. And I've been threatening Dave like Don't go out on the deck. Don't move too fast in the living room or the kitchen. Don't make any sudden movements because you're going to scare them off or make them fly into a window. I've got bird protectors, bird decals on all my windows now to keep them from flying into the windows. But, you know, they're kind of klutzy birds, kind of like Elvis and Gizmo. They don't have the most of grace, right? Okay, now I need a mini glue dot. Yes, I'm working on labeling all of my product because I don't know about y'all, but I am really struggling with product that's in the annual catalog versus online exclusive. I'm really struggling. So if you'll notice, I marked the embellishments that it's going to be in the annual catalog, and I marked my stamp set that it's an online exclusive. And I've just decided I'm going to have to start marking everything the minute it comes into my house, because it's becoming extremely confusing. Yeah. Okay, so now for the top, we're going to add the banner up here with liquid glue. For 20 years. Debbie, that's amazing. Oh my goodness gracious. I hear it's a good sign when you have mourning doves, right? We could definitely use some good look. I texted my husband actually the meaning of having mourning doves at your house yesterday, because I was like, please, please, please don't scare them off. I'm like, I need them. I mentally need them. Like, I still miss Bella so much. And, you know, the time is not right for us to get another pet right now. Just too much between me having cancer and then David having cancer. It's like, nope, it's not time. But you know, I know I will again one day, but it just now is not the time. But I really miss her. So I have a squirrel that hangs out on our deck a lot. I have to scare him off of my bird buddy because he likes to hang out and steal food from the bird buddy. I kind of stamped this a little high. So next time, remember or when you do it, stamp this just a little bit lower. Let's see. Yeah. It's a little high, but that's okay. Yes, well, you know what? It's on the video, but I never did post it in the chat box, did I? You're right, I did not. I forgot. I went to do it, or did I do it? I'll post it again. I did post it. Yeah, it's in the comments, but you know what? I did not pin it. That's what I forgot to do. Okay. I forgot to pin it to the top. And then now our embellishments, and then we will be done. Okay. Shades of Green Hexagons is the name of these. We have bluebirds that pretty much live on our bird buddy. So we have, this is a real bird. I didn't know it, but we have a titmouse that comes every day multiple times. We have a northern cardinal, 2 of them. They're mates. We have 2 bluebirds. They're mates as well. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. We have 2 yellow, do we have 2 yellow finches? I think we might actually have 4. And then we have a couple of house finches. Yeah. Are you laughing at me, Becky? How are you doing? Okay, so here we go. This goes here. And this one. Hey, I've heard from many of y'all. I know we are all struggling with the online exclusives. I am not the only one. Yeah, and I don't really, if I had an answer for y'all, I would certainly give it to you, but I actually don't have an answer because like even like marking my retiring product, I don't even know what to do, right? Okay, so here is box template 167. It measures 3.5 this way, 2.5 this way, and then it's 2.5 inches tall. And again, on the inside, it'll hold lots of candy, but it'll hold a gift card, the foaming soap, paper soap, and then a little mini tissues. So all of those will fit inside here. So it's a cute box, right? I accidentally, oh yes, we have hummingbirds. We have seen 3 different hummingbirds. And the way you know they're 3 different ones is because like one's really chunky, one's a very different color, and then the other one is like the standard green. So yeah, we've had three hummingbirds. I have 4 hummingbird feeders out there, and I have my Bird Buddy. And let me tell you the best food to buy. It's called, is it called berries and, hold on. Let me look on Amazon really quick. I had to tell my sister. It's for songbirds. And they absolutely love this bird seed. I mean, love it. Let's see, bird seed. Oh, wait, I'm trying to go to my orders. Where's my orders? Come on. Bird seed in my orders. We can buy it locally, but I price checked it. It's called Bugs and Berries Wild Bird Food. Yeah, and they love it. Oh, somebody lost their kitty cat. I'm so sorry. That's so sad. Um, no, I love all hummingbirds, even the chunky one. Uh, yeah, and if my phone wasn't right there, I could actually show y'all a picture. In fact, you know what? I think I sent my sister one of the bluebird, because when you have the Bird Buddy, you get to share your videos and everything. So I frequently share pictures of, okay, there's my bloodshot eye, which y'all do not want to see. Yeah. I even sent her a picture of the squirrel um, trying to get on my Bird Buddy. I wonder if I can post this in my video. I wonder if that'll work. Oh, no. I was trying to share it. Sometimes you can, whoops. Okay, Angie. There we go. Sometimes you can share videos right in your, are we sure I can't watch it? I was thinking I could share the video with y'all, but, oh, wait. No, it's not working. Oh, well. I'll download it next week and show y'all. How about that? So Becky, there's two different birds that are blue. There's blue jays and then there's bluebirds. And I did not know that there was 2 different bluebirds until 5 years ago when we moved here. Yeah, so there's 2 different types of bluebirds. There's 2 different birds that are blue jays and bluebirds. Yeah. You want the link for the cross bracelet? I do have that on my blog, so I can get that for you. Yeah, that's pretty easy. I say that. Let me see. Let me close out my Amazon link. And let me close that and close that. And then my Amazon shop. And then here's the bracelet. I did take the bracelet off for my live video because I have to say that I usually get like 99% positive comments on my videos. But when I get a mean comment, it's usually about my bracelets clanking. So, okay, here's for the cross bracelet. Okay, there you go. So everybody says that the J's are bossy and mean. That's funny. Oh, thank you, Yvette. I had several of my downline go too, and they shared it with me as it was happening live. I was so sad to actually miss the event. Yeah, I was really sad to miss it, but I did not have a choice, right? And it turns out it was the right decision on multiple levels, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the drawing for the live prizes. Like I said, we're keeping it simple tonight. Where did I put the paper? Oh, right here it is. So 4 prizes tonight. I will need y'all's address to ship these. They will be shipped going through the post office, aka slow snail mail. Linda, I feel the same way. I feel so offensive because when I edit the videos, I've tried to always take the volume and decrease it to make sure that there was no clanking. But I don't know, maybe some people have supersonic hearing, right? I don't. I'm very hard of hearing, so anyway. Okay, so I need to go turn off the form. I need to share my screen. You know what? I'm going to share my screen so that you guys can see me draw the winners, the wheel of names. Okay, that's not going to work. Actually, yes, it is. I'm going to show y'all something in just a minute. Okay, so while I'm not talking, I'm shutting off the form, and then I'm going to copy those names into a spreadsheet. And I can't talk and do it at the same time. So we are working on doing the live prizes, just in case you want to know what I'm doing. Okay, so I need to make this document. So we have 100 and... I sure hope that I shared the right link for today. Well, we shall see. Yes, this is the one. Okay, we have 128 entries. And now I'm just going to download them to a spreadsheet. So today is 4/29. One more second. And I'm just going to copy and paste those, but I got to find it first. I downloaded it and now they're gone. Here we go. Okay. So name. I wish I had an abundance of new product that I could, come on. Okay. Copy. I don't have a lot of new product. Where's my wheel of names? Here we go. Okay, so I'm fixing to share my screen. And turn the volume up. Okay, screen share. Where is it? Is this it? Okay, can y'all see the names? Yes, right? You can see them? Okay, so we're going to do every other. So we're going to do, we're going to start with Floral Delight. I need my keyboard. And I need pen and paper. Okay, so we're going to draw the first winner now. Y'all can see the screen, right? Can y'all see the screen? Okay. It's been a while. I forgot how to use it. Bonnie, congrats. Okay, winner number 1 was Bonnie Schinkel. And then now we're going to draw for the second winner, which is the Storybook Moments paper. Jan, Petrakis. And then now our third winner. I'll recap these in just a minute. Liz, congrats. And then our final winner, Storybook Moments paper. Congrats, Lainey. I've got some host code gifts I need to ship you. I do believe. Okay, so let me go back to this and turn off that. Okay, so we're going to recap the winners. So our final winner was Lainey Rector. Lainey, I have your address. Liz Young. Liz, I need your address. Jan, I need your address. And Bonnie, I think I have your address unless you've moved. Yep. Okay, I'm trying to find y'all's comments. So congrats to all of our winners. I'm going to put your, claim your Chick Handy. You can fill out that form, or you can email me your mail-in address at my help desk email. I'll put that down here so it's easier to see. Okay, any last minute questions? We're back on our regular schedule every Tuesday, same time, same place. Unless I tell you otherwise. I see the pain management doctor next Tuesday, and then I see the spine surgeon on the 13th. Is it the 13th? I think it's the 13th. So if anything changes, yeah, I'll let y'all know. But right now we're back to our regular schedule. Oh Lord, I think I have to sneeze. Sorry. If I could have muted that, I would have. Oh, that was a terrible sound. But it just came out very quickly. Sorry. Maybe nobody will watch it to the very end, right? Let's see. I'm just looking to see if I have any. You know, it always lags a lot. Yeah. I don't know why it lags, but luckily the recording will be available afterwards too. So thank you for saying bless you. Okay, so Lisa says she still hasn't seen me spin the wheel yet. Seriously? Let me hop over to Safari real quick and look at that. That's crazy. Let's see. Okay, here's the link to the live video. David actually made us stir fry last night, so we were having leftovers tonight. So yay, that's good. He really doesn't have it in him to cook dinner multiple nights in a row. So what was the Stampin' Up info? Chris, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I know. The it was the 2x rewards on May 2nd. So with your Stampin' Rewards that replace the old Stampin' Rewards, you're going to get double rewards for May 2nd and 3rd. So again, if you want to stock up on things like cardstock, because the prices are going up on all the cardstock. So if you want to take this time to stock up on your cardstock, and that's about the only thing I know about as far as price increasing. I've not had a chance to go through each catalog and look at it because you guys already know why. Okay, I look really yellow in my video. What has happened? Is it a figment of my imagination? Oh, I was going to show y'all the bluebird now. Look how blue he is. So look at my bluebird. Isn't he so beautiful? This is he. She doesn't look, quite as beautiful, but wow. Any other questions? Yeah, there we go. There's the special. Yep. 2x rewards. Will I be live on product release day? I will, because that is May 6th. Now, I will tell you, if you have your heart set on something, there could be some items that go on back order pretty quickly. We all know that Stampin' Up! Is carrying a far leaner inventory, right? Not as much. Isn't he so fluffy? He's so beautiful. I'm telling you, it's like the highlight every day of watching all my birds. He's so beautiful. Yeah, so if you have your heart set on something, like I'm almost thinking, like this embellishment, it's so, wait, let me take this off the screen. How can y'all see that? Right? Let me put this down here. Make sure y'all can see the project we made today. Put my little bluebird over here. I don't know why I look so yellow. Maybe it's not, maybe I don't. I think I look really yellow. Maybe I hit something. Let me see. That made it worse, didn't it? Oh, you know what? I think, is that better? Heck yeah. I must have accidentally hit the temperature. I think it's better, right? These embellishments, I bet you they're going to sell out. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking they might. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. You guys have a great week. If you need anything, let me know. I'm still behind on shipping. I'm very behind on shipping, but I am making progress. Yeah, I am making progress. The sun has gone down. It's still light, but the sun's gone. So I don't know. Nope, I don't think so. I keep looking over there. Okay, you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for being here tonight. See you next week.